Hi guys, it's me, Melissa. How are you all? Hope all is well. Today we're going to do our tarot study. Today is the Tower card. It's number 16 in the Major Arcana. So here is the Tower. It's been struck. People are falling from the tower. There's lightning. There's fire. So alternate names of the Tower is the House of God, Fate, and the Lightning. Its number is 16. Its numerology link is the Chariot. The planet is Mars. The element is fire. The Hebrew letter is P-E-H, Fe, or Pei. The symbol mouth, the meaning is chaos. The Tree of Life pathway, it's the 17th letter between Hod and Netzach. The chakra is your crown and your base chakra, which is for heaven and earth. The key meaning is destruction and enlightenment. Understanding the Tower. The Tower is a flame struck by lightning that has thrown two figures to the ground. A crown once atop the tower is blasted into the darkness as nature asserts her power over earth. In early French tarots, the card is named La Maison Dieu, the House of God, calling to the mind the burning of the Tower of Babel as divine retribution for our sins. A story told in the rabbinic text of Midrash Genesis offers an alternative story. The tower and city were abandoned, not burned, and God made the Babylonians speak in comprehensible languages. As with the other supposedly dark cards in the Major Arcana, the Death and the Devil, there is always a way forward, provided we can accept a force that is higher than us and adapt to a new way of living and relating to each other. If we've been cosseting ourselves away in the ivory towers, it's time to come back down to earth. The tower marks a point of awakening. In the Major Arcana sequence, it falls after the devil. If the devil is pride, ego, and arrogance, then the tower is a fall from grace. It is a necessary stage or breakdown and rebuilding so our horizons can expand. We must look for a new place to be, physically and or spiritually, and engage with new concepts and people if we are to progress to the card, the Star, which offers hope and a chance to follow a dream. The Devil's number 16 comprises the mystical number 7 doubled. Also in numerology, 16 reduces to 7, or the Chariot, which is powered by the charioteer's determination. With the tower, our willpower has no effect. Only the will of God determines the outcome. In this sense, the tower, along with the Wheel of Fortune, is a card of fate. Towers in astrology. The tower planet is Mars. Fiery and masculine, forceful and warlike. Mars energy can bring destruction. With it comes a release, a breakthrough. the tower in the Kabbalah. The Kabbalistic letter of the tower is P-E-H, Fe, which means mouth, and also expression, words, and speech, perhaps relating to the Babylonians, speaking in different tongues. Another meaning of Fe is chaos, the impact of the falling tower. On the Tree of Life, the tower is placed on the 27th path between the sphere of Hod and Netzach, or the logical mind and the force of nature. Whatever we think, we are always subject to higher forces. I gotta take a drink. Upright meaning. The tower hits us with sudden change, the collapse of an idea, a dream, an organization, or a relationship. This is inevitable and is due to forces beyond our control. The tower can represent shattered ego, so you may feel vulnerable or confused. Yet you can only surrender to the power of the tower and work on accepting a huge shift in awareness it offers, although the benefits may not be obvious just yet. The upside of the tower is its message or release. The wall comes tumbling down. Hi, Charlie. All right, come on. Out of the way, bud. But in a moment of destruction, anything is illuminated. You can see inside the tower and look at how you built it, how you lived in your psychological tower, and what is protecting you or protected you from. Now you can experience a flash of deep insights. With the tower gone, you can begin to sense how the future might evolve. What you build next can have more foundation. Some readers find the tower an apt descriptor of migraines, which the buildup of pressure and intense pain. The tower's lightning bolt has also been linked to sexual tensions and earth-shattering release. In the home, the tower can illustrate an abrupt change to your circumstances. A property you hoped to move into does not materialize, or you encounter delays to build projects, for example. Relationships, a secret comes to light, which may be shocking. It is time to let go of past patterns of relating. Equally, you may experience an intense physical or spiritual attraction, which has a profound impact on your orderly existence in career or money. Restructuring in business, possibly redundancy, that may mean a move to alternative premises. The tower signifies change. A person in a position of power makes tough decisions, and a leader may be ousted from their post. A reverse meaning. When the tower is reversed, you may find yourself taking responsibility even when you are blameless. It can also show you have held on to a career, project, or relationship that is not strong enough to stand the test of time. If you have clung to the past to protect yourself from reality, your fears may materialize. The tower's collapse is inevitable, so you do not feel responsible for forces outside of your control. Its impact is sudden and dramatic, and soon you will know exactly where you stand. The wisdom message is surrender. Okay. The symbols in the tower. The tower itself, illustrating society, protection, and ego. A lone tower can also symbolize the past. The falling figures. 2. The figures symbolize humanity at the mercy of God and the power of nature. They also represent the fallout that disaster can bring, emotional, physical, and financial. The fire is an element associated with Mars, both the planet and the Roman god of war. It symbolizes change, rebirth, and purification. The golden droplets. The flame emits golden droplets in the form of the Hebrew letter J, meaning fire. There are 22, the number of letters in the Hebrew alphabet, and the number of the major arcana cards in a traditional tarot deck. The lightning bolts. The lightning bolt is a symbol of enlightenment and purification, revealing what has been hidden. In a flash, we are spiritually awakened and cleansed of negative karma. The falling crown. Here. The crown is a symbol of power and sovereignty. The falling crown shows that worldly power no longer holds. Future is a far greater force. We are not in control or protected by ego anymore. So that is from the Ultimate Guide to Tarot. Now we'll get into the next one, which is from the Rider-Waite deck that I purchased, the Radiant Rider-Waite. So this says the Tower. You've been blindsided. A sudden shock to your system has rocked your world and left you reeling. To add insult to injury, the signs were there. You just chose not to see them. Your focus was on building something bigger and better. There's nothing wrong with wanting more and focusing your efforts to get it. However, the Tower hints that your focus was misinformed and obsessive, and you let other areas of your life suffer from neglect. The upheaval you're experiencing is the universe's way to reestablish a healthy balance. Use this to adjust your focus and pay attention to areas in your life you've ignored. Questions to ask. Where is the silver lining? Where in the silver lining is the problem? Am I overreacting to the situation? How can I get creative and prosper from the situation? Am I lying to myself, and why? So the Tower says to you, don't obsess or build on an illusion. If you do, don't be surprised when your fantasies come crashing down around you. Be smart. Think things through. Build on a practical plan that is time-tested and based on integrity. So keywords. The upright is shock, calamity, upheaval, and inspiration. The reverse is force, overreacting, denial, backwards, and bailing out. So the core meaning. You've suffered a traumatic setback, but it might not be as bad as you think. Part of the trauma is due to the unexpected shock of news. Whatever you do, don't react to the situation. When fate strikes out of nowhere, it's usually followed with a golden opportunity. So the upright in love. All of a sudden, plans fell through. Phone calls stopped coming, or somebody went cold fish in a relationship. Resist the urge to pursue. Instead, move forward and rebuild. In money. The best action to take in recent financial distress is no action at all. In career, a business partnership suddenly dissolved, leaving you scrambling to restructure your work. This restructuring is going to give you a major stroke of inspiration. And family, A recent upheaval has your family up in arms. The signs were there, but they were ignored beneath an icy silence. Open up dialogue and start rebuilding your family relationship. In the reverse, the core meaning. You have no choice but to make a decision. Denial and giving up aren't going to make the situation any better. Get clear about what to do and take cold-headed action. In love, you're getting the cold shoulder. It's because you've overreacted to something your partner did. Look within it and figure out what's the root of your strong feelings. In money, do the opposite of what you've been doing and get back in the black. Career, you've made a stand and agreed to a big commitment. You've tried hard to keep your promises and make things work, but this path isn't working for you. In family, the family member who takes care of everything wants to bail out because the pressure is too much. Apologize and help with responsibilities. If it's you, find healthy ways to help you and your family understand your values. So that is the Tower card. So I hope you guys like this video. There's more to come. Next will be the Star card. So I hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up and like my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I am on Patreon, so if you want to join me on that, I'm under Mystical Melissa in the Patreon. Okay, guys? Hope you have a blessed week. I absolutely love you and thank you for all you do for me.